Every time you are rejected from something good, you are redirected to something better. Realize you cannot control everything or everyone, but you can control yourself, and that's even better. Just because things could have been different doesn't mean they'd be better. Remember, some of the best times of your life haven't even happened yet. Know your worth. Never put yourself in the bargain bin, or that's where others will value you. Sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but actually you've been planted. The best thing I ever did was stop telling people what's going on in my life. Many people don't like you, especially if they see you as competition. Rule your life with your mind, not with your feelings. You cannot convince people to love you. No one will ever give you love because you want him or her to give it. Real love moves freely in both directions. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. Live like there's no tomorrow and do what you love. The money will flow. Know your worth. Never put yourself in the bargain bin, or that's where others will value you. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Don't say yes to everyone to make them comfortable. Check with yourself before you commit. There is a healthy amount of distrust to have in everyone. Nobody's intentions are truly clear, even after being stated. Life is not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. At first, you choose a partner based on appearance and enjoy it until you realize that your children will be raised not based on appearance but based on values. Learn how to say it and mean it. You can always earn money. It's not a big deal. Your world is not going to end because you don't have a fixed income. Something else will work out. The average of 5 is real. If you really want to know someone, look at the 5 people they talk to the most and spend the most time with. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. If they don't have what you want, don't listen to what they say. Keep to yourself. Stay away from idiots. Stupidity is contagious. Your value is not determined by someone else's inability to see your worth. Don't ignore a problem you see coming from a mile away. That foresight is a gift. Don't squander it. Decision-making, like coffee, needs a cooling process. With every failure comes the experience needed to do better. Trust in yourself and your first instinct on decisions. The people who say you can't and you won't are usually the ones scared that you will. You don't have to feel good about it. You just have to keep going. The feeling will pass, but you will remain. Your friends' problems become your problems. The smaller your social circle, the fewer problems you have. Whatever is begun in anger ends in shame. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Learn to be sufficient and realize you are immortal who will suffer horribly later if you don't become independent and resourceful. Most people stay in the same place for a reason. The things they hold dear are the anchors that hold them in place. People are great at keeping secrets they don't know. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. Some will even go out of their way to see you fail. Don't be afraid of a shadow. It just means there's a light nearby. Stop worrying about what other people think. Honestly, who gives up? When you try to please everybody, you almost always please nobody. It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not weakness, that is life. A busy man is seldom visited by idle friends. No flies fly to a boiling pot. Don't chase happiness. Just stay positive and you will experience joy. If you wouldn't take advice from them, why would you take criticism? You are not a product of your circumstances. You are a product of your decisions. No amount of success can compensate for failure at home. The more thankful you are, the more you attract things to be thankful for. The person who cares less has the most power in a relationship. The roots of education are better, but the fruit is sweet. Seek meaningful interactions, not just company. Just because a thought got your attention doesn't mean it deserves your attention. If something bothers you, change it. If it is beyond your control, learn to live with it. Everyone is on their own journey. Focus on yours. There are two wolves fighting inside all of us. The first one is evil. The second one is good. Which wolf will win? The one you feed. Men who always masturbate always end up with a strong sense of self-awareness and a deep understanding of their own desires and boundaries. Embrace judgment. No matter your outcome, you'll always be judged. So don't live to impress others, live to impress yourself. Never be so kind you forget to be clever, and never be so clever you forget to be kind. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Thanks for being with us until the end of video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And long live wisdom, long live philosophy, and long live humanity.